Hey y'all, it's your girl Valeski and I'm back at it with another video. On today's video, I'm gonna be sharing my pet peeves, the ultimate things that get under my skin. So I'm gonna be sharing just little things that bother me, little things that I hate, and I want to see like if you guys can relate to them. If there's anything that you guys really relate to, drop it in the comment section. Let me know if you agree with those pet peeves, what you don't agree with. Let me know if I'm being extra, because I know sometimes I'm a little extra. But anyway, let's get on with the video. All right, to start off, I'm gonna group these things together. These are like hygiene things, not hygiene, but anyway, I'm gonna group these things together starting off. I hate when people who pick their nose in front of me, when people spit, fart, or burp. Now I know all these things are normal and like everybody does them, that's fine, but it's like, don't do it in front of me. Like if you gotta like pick your nose, like go to the bathroom and get whatever's that's in your nose out, or if you gotta spit, like do it away from me. Like I don't want to watch you spit. If you gotta fart, excuse yourself to the other side of the room, like something. Like I don't want to smell your fart, I don't want to smell your burp, like none of that. Like I don't want to. Like just do it on your own time. Like just step away from me. Like if you're gonna do that. That's just me. I just don't like when people do these things around me. Okay, another thing is wasting water. I cringe when people are wasting water. Like for example, like if someone's like brushing their teeth and they're in the process of like brushing and they're not using the water at the time, it's like, why have the water running for like 2 minutes when you're not using it? It's like, shut the water off, finish doing the brushing, turn the water on when you're rinsing your teeth, because it's just like, you're just wasting so much water for no reason. Like you don't need it. Another thing I hate is when people tell me things last minute. Now, don't call me and expect me to go out with you right now. Like, I could be at home doing nothing, but don't call me and be like, yo, let's go to the mall right now. It's like, no. I'm in my bed. I'm probably watching Netflix. I'm probably chilling, like, on my phone. Like, I don't want to go. Like, you got to tell me at least hours in advance. Like, hey, let's go to the mall later. And it's like, okay, I know that I'm going to the mall, so I'll get, like, mentally prepared for it. I just don't like people telling me stuff last minute, like whether I have plans or not, because I like to plan my days accordingly. I like to wake up and know, okay, this is what I'm going to do today. So don't call me last minute when I'm in my bed chilling and watching Netflix. I'm not going nowhere. I'm not doing it. No. Another thing I hate when people chew with their mouth open. Like I don't want to hear what's going on in your mouth. I don't want to see it. Just like chew with your mouth closed, you know? Oh, another thing I hate is when I'm driving my car and somebody turns off my radio. It's like, whose car are you in? Like, why? Like, okay, let's say I'm driving and then someone in the passenger side gets a phone call. Like, I'm already like courteous enough to like turn the volume down, but it's like, I hate when I already turn the volume down and then you come and you shut off my music. Now you think I'm gonna drive however long listening to your conversation. Like, no, I'm gonna turn my shit back on because you should have drove your damn car. You just should have. Like, you should have done it. If you're gonna do that, drive, sis. Drive. I hate when people eat smelly foods. And what I mean by that is like, I don't care what you eat, but like if you're gonna be like around people all day, like if you're gonna go out, like I feel like certain things you shouldn't eat. Like for example, oranges. I love oranges. Like if I'm at home, I'll eat it, but like I would never take orange to work and eat it during my break because it's just like, then everybody smells it the whole time. It's annoying. Like I would hate in high school when people would eat orange at lunch and then 7th period I can tell who ate oranges. It's just like, I don't know, it's one of those foods that like I won't eat if I'm gonna be around people all day. Like if I'm gonna be home all day, like that's certain things I won't eat because you're gonna smell like it all day. I hate when I go outside slump on purpose and get hit on. Like I made sure I came out here looking a mess so nobody would bother me, and here you are still talking to me. Like I hate that. Let me know if you can relate, girls. Oh, I hate getting stared at. Now, whether it's for a good reason, because, you know, sometimes I be, you know, sis be looking good. You know, sometimes you look good and you be getting stared at. You be like, okay, but, like, don't, like, just sit there and stare. Like, give a compliment. Be like, hey, you look nice or something. Or, like, if you're staring at me and I got food in my teeth, be like, oh, you got food in your teeth. But, like, don't just sit there and stare at me for no reason. Like, whether it's good or bad. Like, if you got something to say, say it. If it's something you can't say, then, like, turn around and keep it moving. Like, don't sit there and stare at me, because it's just like, why? Like, why are you doing that? I hate when I hold the door open for someone and they just walk right through And they don't say thank you, don't say anything. It's just like, excuse you? Like, they just really walk past me. Like, you really walked through this door and didn't say anything. And another thing is, like, if I hold the door for you, you need to like catch the door, because I'm not holding it for you and your husband and your kids to walk in. Like, no, I'm holding the door so when you get there, you take the door and like y'all take care of it. Like, I don't hold the door for you to just walk right through. Like, no, I hold the door for you so when you get here, you take the door and you say thank you and you keep it moving. Like, if you do that, the world will be a much better place. I hate people who don't pick up after their dog, because it's just like, nothing is worse than you walking outside and then you see like somebody left dog poop on your sidewalk or your driveway. It's just like, you really just walk your dog past my house and let your dog have a shit in front of my house and not pick up the poop. Like, why would you do that? I hate when people argue in my comment sections on social media. Like, don't do it. Like, if I share something and you disagree with like the post, that's fine. It's okay to comment and tell me like your opinion on it and that you disagree. Like, that's great, because I'm all for opinions. I'm very opinionated and I understand that not everyone's gonna agree with me. Like, that's cool, but don't sit there like trying to go back and forth in the comment section like on my post. Like, just don't do it. Like, it's annoying. I hate when I go to a public restroom and someone left pee on the toilet seat. I don't want to see it. I don't want to smell it. Like, that's disgusting. Same thing. Oh, even worse. When I go to a public restroom and I see poop in the toilet, I'm like, is this how y'all live at home? Like, do y'all go poop in y'all toilets at home and literally don't flush it? Like, just have to see a stranger's poop. Like, that's nasty. Like, ew, do better. Like, do you actually go home, use your toilet and not flush? Because if you do, that's nasty. So it's like, if you don't do it at home, why do it in public? And if you do it at home, that's just nasty. Like, what the fuck? Ew. I hate when people leave shopping carts in like a perfect parking spot. Like, I'll be dropping my car and be like, oh my gosh, a parking spot, you know, like getting really excited to go park. And then as soon as I'm about to turn, I see a freaking cart right down in the middle. And I gotta stop my car, get out of my car, move the shopping cart just to park. Like, that's so aggravating. Like, you're an evil person if you do that. I'm just saying. Another thing I hate is tailgaters. I hate it. Like, why you up my ass? Like, I'm not gonna move any faster than this. Like, I'm not moving out of your way. Like, switch lanes. If I'm going too slow, switch lanes. Don't stay behind me, because like, I'm only gonna drive slower and piss you off, so you're forced to switch lanes. So if I'm driving too slow, just switch lanes. If I'm not driving too slow and you just like the tailgate, like, no. Like, give me some space. I like my personal space. Like, I don't like it up my ass, because next thing you know, there's an emergency and I slam my brakes and then you're gonna hit my car. And it's gonna be a problem that I don't want. So let's not do that. Let's not tailgate. Like, just don't. It's annoying. Don't do it. I hate when people don't know the difference between there, and there, or your and your. You know, like, they sound similar but completely different words. Like, I hate when people don't know how to use it correctly. It's like, I don't know. It's just like, I feel like if you're someone that has passed middle school or high school, like, you should know it. Like, I understand maybe like if you were not fortunate like to learn the language correctly, or like if you didn't come to school in the US type of thing, that's fine. But for somebody that like went to high school here and then you don't know the difference, it's really annoying, because you should have taken time to learn the difference. I don't know. Or when people don't know the difference between women and women. Oh my god. Girls will write, I am an independent. Girls will literally write, I am an independent women, and I'm just like, sus. Like, who autocorrect then fix it? No? Okay, well, I'm gonna just let you know, it's just like, you know, woman, one woman, women, two women, like, and then they don't correct it, and then you tell them, and then they do it again the next time. It's like, okay, so at this point you don't want to better yourself, because I just told you what was wrong with your post and you didn't fix it, and next time you write woman, you still write women. Help yourself. Help yourself. All 2019. I hate when people spit. I hate when people are spitting. When people spit on you when they talk. That is so nasty. Like, some people will be talking and you can literally like see the spit like accumulating in their mouth, and then you're just looking at their mouth like, that's nasty. And it's like they release that spit on you and it's like, oh my god, and then you're just like, whew, you kind of spit on me there. But it's just like really cringy and really disgusting. It's just like, that's nasty. Or another thing, when people speak or speaking over my food, I hate that, because in my brain I'm thinking of like how many times you're like dropping spit droplets in my food. Like, mentally, that's all I can think about, and then I'm just like, yo, I really can't eat this food. Like, because you're talking over it. Like literally yesterday I was at a restaurant and the waiter was standing next to us talking to us, but it's like my food was on my right side and he was standing on my right, and then he was just talking so much and so loud. I'm like, bruh. So I literally like took my food. I was just like, this is not gonna work, and I put it all the way over. Like, I know that was kind of rude, but it's like there was nothing else to do in that situation. It's just like at this point you're spitting on my food and I can't do it. I can't do it. Gotta move my food. So if you ever see me, if you're ever talking to me and I got food in front of me, don't hover your head over my food. Take a few steps back. Take steps back. Please step back. Thank you. I hate when people address like black people that they don't know as African American. Like that's like more of like a more serious thing to me, but it's like still a really big pet peeve of mine, because not everyone that's black is African American. So if you don't know someone's ethnicity, like don't just assume they're African American. I know like people try to be polite by saying African American, but it's like just say black. Just say, you know, a black guy or a black woman, and that's respectful enough, because you don't know where somebody comes from, and why call someone African American if you don't even know if they're from America? Like, but that's it, y'all. Like just a few pet peeves. Like comment some pet peeves that you guys have that I didn't mention. Comment some pet peeves that you agreed with me on. Like if you feel like you have the same pet peeves as me, like let me know which ones. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe this video. Make sure you check out my old videos. I will link my last video in the description box so I can make it easy for you guys, so you can just click and go look at it. And thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one.